want to make sure you're protected and you're covered and your money is safe. So here is my suggestion on when to get an EIN. And disclaimer, I am not a CPA, I am just a creator, and this has been my experience. When you make money as like a freelancer, contractor, whatever, you're self-employed, as long as you stay below $400, don't have to claim it. But if you make over $400 in one fiscal year, you have to claim that on your taxes. For me, this happened July 2020. I got my very first payment from a client for my freelance work, and I immediately went online. I applied to get an EIN. I also got an LLC. You don't have to do that, but I wanted to do that. I wanted to protect my assets. So I have an EIN, I have an LLC, and then I went to the bank and I gave them the money, and then I opened up a business checking account, savings account, and credit card. Every dollar that I've made from clients, from brands, whatever, all of that money has gone into my business account. Never my personal account. Anytime I invoice a brand or anytime they ask for my W-2, if I'm doing some services for them, they only get my EIN. I do not give out my social ever. Pro tip, it is so helpful for me to have a different bank for my business stuff. So for my freelance influencer stuff, I use Capital One for all of that. But all my personal stuff is with different banks. And I do that because I know if anything comes from Capital One, it's business related. And I love keeping that separation. And I use my business credit card for all business expenses, and I always pay it off to zero. Be very smart with your money. Please always pay your credit card off to zero. Don't accrue interest, but you can gather so many points with business credit cards. It's amazing. I've had hundreds and hundreds of dollars come in from just using my credit card and paying it off to zero. There's a lot more to break down, and again, I'm not a CPA. I suggest hiring one. I use one that works directly with creators, gamers, and influencers. So if you want his information, I can give it to you. But if you plan on making more than $400 this year as a freelancer or a creator or whatever, any type of commission, anything like that that isn't coming from your employer, I would go ahead and get an EIN. If you do want to open an LLC, you can totally do that. At the end of the day, if you want to make money doing content creation, UGC, Amazon influencer, anything, then I would go ahead and open up business account. I would get your EIN and I would start acting like you're a business owner, because you are if you're a creator.